Strange how you can have a dream that your best friend, who's your brother, there's a scripture that says a best friend will stick closer than a brother. That scripture is very true. Strange how you can have a dream that this brother dies and you know he's going to die. He's out at sea and you can't warn him, there's nothing you can do about it. Then when he drowns and you tell people of your dream, strange how they tell you you're delusional. Very strange. Strange how you know the news is coming and each day you wait to get that phone call. You wait to get that phone call and you hope that you're wrong, but you know that you're right. Phone call comes as no surprise. You mourn the death very differently to the way other friends do. They never knew. Mark was on the top of an iceberg. The yacht, actually, should I say, was on the top of an iceberg in the South Pole, which is out there south from us. The yacht had got stuck in this iceberg. I later found out this actually happens in reality. I'm talking about the dream. I found out from someone on YouTube.
So I have a
Skipper,
tale to tell.
video I watched.
I'm not an opportunist.
I wanted to watch the waves.
Get that very
Mark
right.
was caught in a storm with 7-meter
People
waves.
want to leave ugly comments.
But I
Call me a
watched
little
this
bit angry.
skipper's video
To my friends.
and
It's
I
really nasty,
related my
ugly
story to
fan
him,
comments.
which he said made him have a story. He felt very
Share.
spooky and made him feel a bit uncomfortable because he was watching.
I was telling you about how
some
I spoke
strange
to this guy
documentary
Frank who I
in
connected
Belgium.
with on YouTube, who was from Belgium and who was a skipper. He told me that yachts could actually get caught in icebergs. They could sail into them. They were at water level, sea level or just below that, and then the yacht would get stuck. Made perfect sense to me, but in my dream, I was there in spirit, remember? I wasn't there in body, so I wasn't feeling the cold. But I was just an onlooker. I was just an eye watching the scene. The yacht that Mark was on was raised up quite high on the ice. The ice was not... Sorry, it's very symbolic. I know that is why. Underneath was the shape of a star. But the one shaft of light, the one arm of the star, okay? The top one had been cut off, and that is where the yacht was, on top of that, sitting. But I saw the four arms of the star, I saw clearly below the water, very clearly in ice, crystal clear, as if they were sculpted, cut, perfect. And those were under the water, and this little iceberg was on top. The yacht was stuck right on top, almost like a naive child's drawing. the way the yacht was on top. I said to Mark again, remember I was there in spirit, I said, Mark, you cannot get home and I can't get you home. I said, you're stuck here. How are you going to get home? And he said, I'm not. And that's when his face beamed a huge smile. And as it did that, his whole face, the color turned warm, unlike mine now, which is pale, needing a suntan. Mark's whole face went this warm color, and around his head I saw this golden yellow halo. Not a halo that you see in art, that you see in your Gothic art, where the angels have these little round halos. Nothing like that at all. It was just an aura of color. A beautiful, warm color. And Mark was smiling and relying on telling me that he was right down there. It's the lagoon, very beautiful. So I had mourned Mark's death already. We were lying there before he died. And I remember thinking how to respond to Mark about God. And we'd entered into a debate. And I said, no love has a man more than to lay down his life for his brother. Mark was dead very shortly after that. I said I'm not an opportunist. It's not an opportunity to make what I shared. I wasn't about God. I still might not. I think I will. Into his heart before he died. I'm almost sure I will. But if I have second thoughts and doubts, I won't. But yeah, I have a sister, biological sister. Never had a brother. I remember my mom was going to perhaps adopt a brother for me. Not that she couldn't have more children. I don't think she wanted to go through a third childbirth. So Mark was that friend, that brother that I found. And again I go back. I wonder, is it the cradle of all life? I want to show you how the star was, so if you'll just let me do that. It's bloody windy. Everything's flying. They're having 4 seasons in one day here. Sun's coming out.